Okay, we're live. I've got a few notes. Last time I was a little lagged. I was not excited for that day, but he got it. He understands now that we have had a little bit of a disagreement. He's still trying to convince me to do things I don't want to do, which is like, no, I'm dogmatic at this point. I'm happier refusing and being uncomfortable. I've noticed a few things. The Catholic server is really nice. One of the things they told me was salt, and I know about vitamins, and I've been taking a multivitamin, and this one's got it's D vitamin for my migraines. It helps a little bit. Uh, he told me to add salt to the water for the fasting because I'm not eating. It's not so much fast. Oh, it's kind of a fast in that I'm refusing to accept work that is not appropriate for me. Oh, I have a note here. Present. Yeah, so yeah, that's good. Another thing I noticed last time there was still feedback, so it isn't related to the speaker. I'm not sure what it is with that beeping, that clicking is. I'm recording. I'm going to. I have coming up a habit. Add a habit. Today I was reading. I do enjoy a good read, and I've started to get into reading again, like new material. I've read a couple of Egyptian ancient texts that a friend sent. A friend, a new friend, a person who I've recently met and got along with on Discord. So I'm going to, I think, add writing. I want to add cleaning back onto it because it's important. Cleaning, writing, and programming are the three big ones. And I'm going to split this stream into a programming stream here soon when it hits 15. So in 8 more days, another week, I'll be splitting this again. This tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, I'm adding a habit, adding a full 5 minutes. This here is obviously a habit enough theoretically based on this note that I would be appropriate to add another habit. So, oh, okay, I've got a couple of notes. I didn't hear the laundry. Oh, it's from the February 1st. I'm not sure. My notes I need to kind of coalesce into a more consistent notes. I slept bad the other night. I slept great tonight. Last night, uh, Buddy was when I he was disagreeing with me, and we had a long conversation and drive the other night, and he just was still trying to convince me to take shit labor work for shit pay that I hate doing, and that decreases the demand for the work I'm more suited for. And, we, and I think he didn't like not winning, not bending me to his will. Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee though none pursueth, but the righteous is bold as lions. Yeah, so he did try. He's trying. I think he likes having me for random labor, even though I'm like I hate it and it's not providing me. He's paying. Yeah, like he's super cheap, underpaying me. Like everyone does these days for the cheap labor. Everyone's greedy. It's sad. It's just anyway. Yeah, so he kept me up late because he sat outside my room in the hall. There's these are thin walls, and he talked and talked and talked on the phone for hours. Like I was in bed at 7, and he was on the phone jabbering till 10. Around 10:30, he said, "My roommate's gonna hear me," but and then he told the buddy about the disagreement. And it's like, okay, that's what this is about. On some subconscious level, he was having to be the manipulator strategy is to assault somebody's sleep, and he doesn't have control of his own sleep. He thinks he knows what's better for me than my sleep, so he's like enforcing his assaulting my sleep is what he was doing, and it's a subconscious, like not consciously doing it, but yeah, it's like he is very boomer like in that way. It's like it kind of worked. The generation before him, it worked, and it worked for them. Intent like these strategies work. Okay, let's do these. I'm gonna and for him, it's like he's on that generation. It kind of works. He's kind of able to get just the kind of tiny bits of scraps, and he thinks it's going to work for us. For us, they don't want it. Like, I've seen the regulation exchange. Like, you have to buy in seriously, and even then, you're going to be targeted with massive amounts of marketing to try and get you to spend all that money, and try and guide you away from using it in a competitive way towards them marketers, and that's of course my rule of conspiracy. Hey, I have a few notes I need to present more. Last time I made a few notes, I like orated a few notes on presentation, and I need one of the things I need to do is get a list of things I want to add. One of them will be studying. I'm looking at a textbook right now that I want to read and I want to work through. That's one that I'll do. With the writing, I mean, I still want to do the Aesop Stables. I want to orate it. So I'm not sure what I'll do with the writing. Writing, I'm going to start doing before. That's completely ass backwards, but I want to get in the habit of write something. Get into the habit of writing my thoughts, I guess, expanding my thoughts through my literary circuitry. New nickname, nothing isn't doing it. This morning on Discord, I kind of was rude to somebody. I wasn't. I see answers, and he disagreed with them, and I did not use a soft touch. I used a very hard hand, heavy hand, which on the internet you definitely can't do. I mean, you shouldn't do in general. You do want to use a soft hand in a soft, gentle way. It's just like I'm being very hard on myself with it, and that's where it came from. That's how I am towards myself. It's like there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell for me. I'm gonna say, well, no, you're completely wrong. There's no way in hell. And it's too much. You gotta kind of lead a little bit more, play along, ask the questions. It's more Socratically. I don't know. I was kind of peeved, I guess, this morning. I didn't want to be bothered. I was reading a book. He interrupted. I was on waiting for somebody, and I disagreed with it. His premise was very manipulative and self-righteous. It's a thought. The way he was doing it was just to save money. It's like, dude, you can't make decisions on your life based on money. You gotta make decisions in life based on what you want, what you like, what you think is right. You make decisions in life based on money. All a marketer has to do is have some level of control of the market to control everything in your life. Where you live, what you eat, how you live, like where you can afford to be. All they have to do is know that you're worshiping penny pinching. And these cults existed a long time ago. It might not be technically accurate, but that's essentially how it happens, how it works. Everyone falls to the same ploy. The marketers marketing to those people are still benefiting, even if it's not actively in a form to manipulate you and keep you from being competitive. You actively are being less competitive. So, yeah, I don't know why I was peeved about specifics. Oh, I was peeved. I had a good sleep last night. The night before last night was the night Buddy kept me up late. After the last stream, right? Oh. So I'm going to split this stream into a programming stream. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that. I'm definitely adding a habit of writing. I've got an idea I want to write out. Write out my habit producing methodology. I'll think of something for a title, like 5 minutes to success. And then it'll be like leading you 5 minutes to success. And you'll start reading. Okay, 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes, and then building up on that. Because a lot of these nebulous success strategy things they're nebulous. They say, oh, you just need to stick with it, small steps. They don't give you a technical example ever of what that small step is really, except for, there's some that do, but most of them are just, they're selling their book. 10,000 7-minute abs. It's like, well, yes and no. Yes, maybe it'll work. No, that's not quite how humans work. mean, if you're driven enough, you can do anything. Like I can write a fucking crazy good essay, pardon my language, in no time flat if I'm passionate enough. Like if somebody peeves me and I'm writing them a letter, I'll write a nasty and a quality letter. I'm not without second thought, bam, it's out and done, gone, off to you, sir. I need to be more thoughtful about editing myself. I need to get more thoughtful about restraint. I need to learn restraint. I have loads of patience for many things, but I definitely don't have restraint in some respects. In person I'm better. Like when I can see a face, it does help. I've noticed I was talking about here. I have no talking about myself. I was telling stories about myself, and it's just nobody cares, bud. Nobody cares. Stream habits are bleeding into the production stream. Yes, there was feedback. Yeah, that's all my notes. We're doing good. We got 2 more minutes. So writing, I already discussed that. Programming. I want to. I'm not sure there's a few things I want to program. I'm not sure which one I want to start with. I guess I could start thinking about it and talking about it here. Buddies, I have one program for D&D, and the idea is game multiplayer online. It's just where everything auto rolls, and you just have to move through the world, and it kind of choose the adventure. I'm thinking about integrating some level of something from Discord, so you're discussing it. Give the GM kind of an ability, some tools. I gotta think of the GM side of it. I want to do it, and I'm not part of the D&D group anymore, but I want to kind of see what I can do and see if I can get Buddy in on it, who ran the D&D group without him knowing who I am, and I can design tools for him. And then if they ever realized it was me, which sooner or later they probably would, that would be funny. There's another one that's more political, and I should definitely get on that one. Yeah, I've got a pretty expanded idea of what I'm gonna make. How I'm gonna run that. Oh, my efficiency. Yeah, I had an idea the other day. I was watching a stream. It's like I always pop up the text. Well, why can't they go full screen? Well, make my own app that goes full screen, and my app overlays the chat somehow. Right? Detect the faces and move the chat based on that. Just simple little tools that would help with live streaming. So that's gonna be that one. I should probably work on first. Yeah, my efficiency one. Wait, we got into the stream. My efficiency one where I'm setting myself up and having a lot of stuff automatically done for me rather than a lot of manual work. Anyway, have a good one.